Welcome everyone to Microsoft Access Database tutorials with me Ahmed, and in this tutorial we will continue creating our inventory database and here the last time we ended here creating this form, the continuous form about searching all suppliers, supplier list. So let's continue with this one. For now we have just one button here, which is closing button. We can close this one and reopen it. Else we need to have some edits here. So I need to hide this bar from the top here and the other buttons down here, so that all users can only apply changes that I give to them. So I will go to design view from here. Here in design view we will go to data sheet, go to property sheet by clicking on alt enter, so we get our property sheet, and from format tab I will look for, here we have control box. I will close this one so it should hide the buttons up here, all of them. After this we will look for search button below the form, and it should be navigation here. Yes, navigation buttons here. We will close this one too, and record selector. Navigation button, let's keep this one open and just close record selector and see what would happen here. Let's go back again to form view. Now we don't have the buttons of the top. This is fine, and but the others on the down the form are able right now, are open, so we need to hide them, and it should be, let's try. Yeah, let's try navigation buttons and see what would happen. Yeah, that's it. So we close this one. Let's go back again and try to change this one. Okay, what we should do now, we would open this to down here little bit, so we could have another color similar to the top of the form. So this is good for now. We need to have the navigation on the left of this form beside each record, so we can select this record. So I will look for record selector. I need this one here. Now it's fine, we have this one. Okay. Here we can see a bar in a different color here. I wanna remove this one, but I can't make it for now, so I will make it later. Let's just move on. So if we try to change anything on this record, it shouldn't be updated, should be locked. So this is fine for now. I can't change any one of them. So that's what I want exactly. So the next thing, I will hide this top title. So for that, I will go for which one? Yeah, it would be border style. Border style, which is somewhere around here. Border style, yeah, this one. This is sizable right now, so I will make it none. And let's try this one. So that's exactly what I want. This is great for now. So after this, I need to create the other buttons for changing data. For now, I have, for example, I have one record on suppliers list. So what if I want to add more more records to this list? I need to add them. So I will create one more form for editing and adding new records to this form to this list on suppliers. So I need other buttons for these steps. So I will go here, design view. I will copy this button. I'll get it somewhere else. Maybe it could be better to have it down there. So this button would be edit, and here I have two features for each button. The first one is the name showing on that button here, and the second one is the other name which is used for coding that button. So here I need to change both of them. I have changed the first one already, which is edit, which the user would see here. It's a simple one, but the second one is important for coding that button, so it would be more special as button edit. So I would know that this is for a button, not something else. Edit, button edit. Okay. So now I would add its code to edit buttons. But for now I can't add this one because when it would open another form which is not exist for now. So I need to create that form before editing this button. So I would leave this one just for like this for now without any code, and I will add it later. So I would create the other button next to this one here, and again it would be without any code for now. This one it would be for add new record. So for dealing with list, I would add new records from this button and edit the current records from here, from this button. Okay, now I will close this one. I need to create one more form. I can create it from here, from scratch, but I prefer to use the previous form if I have one, so that it could be easier for me to get its formats and its colors easier. I will just change some features on that form. So I would go here, copy this one, change its name, Control C, Control V. Its name would be B. No, I will make it A1 B, and it would be just supplier. Okay, and the first one I would make it change its name as 1A. So these both forms would be related as A and B, just like they are the same thing or the same group collection. So let's go here. So this one would be much more different from this. I would add records here. So first of all, I need to do what? To add records here. So I will go to format. I will select the form control from here. For now it's a continuous form. I don't want this one. I will make it single form from here. Also I would delete all these controls from here. I will make something else. I will go here. For now its data are related to the same query as the first four, so I will keep it the same. I will add existing fields from here, from that query. I will add all of them, but for now, as I already have this control, this field contact ID, I wouldn't add it right now. I will add it later to show you something. So I will add the other ones fields here, so it's fine. For now they have no formats. They are they are new to this form, so they don't contain any formats. So I need to format them, but to make it easier and faster, I would use this one to copy its format. This is why I kept one of them here without deleting, so I can copy its format easily without making them manually one more time from scratch. So it would be easier. So I would select this one, format from here, double click on that format painter. So I will select not the label but the text itself, the control itself. Here I would select this one, so it would copy its format, the other one, and I will select them all just like that. And the same way I would make it for this one. I would copy the control, double click. Okay, now it's okay for now, so I don't need them. I will add that control one more time so that I can get it just this style as the label and the text next to each other, just like this. So I will go here, add this one, drag it to the form, and copy from that one, copy its format, double click here. So I'll copy this one. This is fine for now. Okay, now let's move it here. So as you see now, we can't see this labels well because of its back color. background color, so we need to change them. We need to add another color for that one. So let's try something. If we change just the text color, what would happen here? For example, from format, I would go for color, this one. Let's try to copy this color, which is here, back color. I will try this one. For the four colors, text color of these labels, which would be here for color. Yeah, I will select this one, Control V here. Yeah, I can see it now. It looks fine. So let's keep it this way. So I would align all of them. I would make it to align to left, or okay, this is okay, this is fine for now. Let's make them wider. The size, it would be the widest, so they would all be the same, like this type. And I will get them like that, so they would be closer. Now let's have them. I will I will increase width from here, and we can have it on the side of this form, or we can leave it on the middle, it doesn't matter. So as we don't have no more fields rather than this, so I would leave it on the middle on that form. This is fine for now. Close button would be the same, but I don't need these buttons here. I need, when dealing with these records, I need to save them or delete them or add one more record for them. I would show you the other database, this one here. So on supplier form, what I have new record. I can add new record. I can save the current record or delete it. So these are the three buttons that I need. So I will make them the same. So the first one would be add, which is this one. Save. Okay. So this is the first one, what I need. I will get them on the top of that form. Add new button. This one would be save, and the other one would be delete. Delete. So this one is fine. This one need to be edited on its name, and from others it was edit button edit, so it would be save button, and the other one would be delete, would be button delete. Okay, I'll make it little bit shorter. So it's better to have a name for this form up here. First of all, I would decrease its width and move them to the left side a little bit more. so we could have a bigger area here. Now let's add our name, our title for this form. It would be label. Yeah, I will select this label from here. This is fine. So it would be supplier. Yeah. Um, let's change its let's change its formats. So the fore color would be white. I will make this one bold and in the middle align center, and I will increase the height. Let's make it the biggest as possible. 18. Can make it more wider. I will make it wider. So this is fine for now. This looks okay. Let's move to the form view and see what would happen. So this is what it would look like. I guess it's fine for now. For example, here I have a record selector. On this form, on this single form, I don't need this one because I don't have another record below this record. So I don't need to select this one like this. As you saw before on supplier search, here I have this one because I would have many lines here below each other and I need to select any one of them. But on the other form, I don't need to do the same style. So I would hide this one. I don't need it here on the single form. So I would hide it from where I would hide it from record selector here, this one. Let's go back again. Now it's fine. I hide this one. Now I would try model to see something. Okay. Let's leave it right now. So we created now both forms. We need to relate them to each other to be able to change all records and data as I said to you before. So first of all, customer. First of all, I need to edit some data here on this form. As I copied this form from the previous one, it has the same features as that one, so I need to edit them. The first form was unupdatable, so this one, it should be updatable. I should be able to update and edit this form, these records here on this form. Let's get them down a little bit to keep the same space between lines. So on data, let's look here. We can't allow addition, is no, so I'll make it yes to be able to add more records. I can delete them, so I should be able to delete them, so it will be yes. Allow edits, I should edit records on this form, so it would be yes. Yeah, it's fine for now. And each control here is not locked, so it's fine. Okay. Now Let's go back to the first form here. So when I click this button, edit button, it should take me to that supplier form and edit the current record, which is selected here. So when I click on this button, it should apply that that procedure. So I would click on click, just one click here from the code. I would select code builder. Yeah. Now our code would be like this. I would go for document. We have too many. We have many codes here. So when we need one of them, I would explain how it's done. So we would open a new form and select a specific record on it. So I would go for do command open form. Yeah. Then I would click space, hit space. What would happen? It would ask me for the form's name. I need the specific name, the exact name. So I would go back to access window by clicking Alt F11. I would select this form, rename it, try prompt to rename it. So without renaming this form, I would just copy its name from here. This is easier for me to make sure that I copy the exact name with all letters or characters on it. As you see, I have a special name here with some characters. Maybe I forget the exact type, the exact characters. So I need to copy it from here. It would be easier for me to remember. So let's go back on the Visual Basic window and add this name. This name is a special name. It's a text. So I need to add double quotes here for this one. I would write it inside these quotes. I would make Control V here. So I added my form's name. So I would move on to the next feature of this code. And for that I need to write comma here. So it would take me to the next step. As you see here, we have many features between each two of them. We have a comma here. So when we add a comma, we just move on to the next step of this code. So for now, I am opening this one, which is the type of previewing the form. It's not important for me, so I will go on to the next one. Filters. I don't need filters. Okay. Where condition? I need this one. This one for selecting selecting the record which I need. So here I would add a code for selecting the current record. So let's go back here. So the current record here would be the record that I would select to open on the other form. So I would say that it's code. The code here is the key, the primary key of that table, which is contact ID. So it would be like this. I would open double quotes again because I have a text, a string, and inside this one, because it's a field on a table, I would have squared quotes here, parentheses. So and inside this one, I would add my primary key. If I don't remember the exact name of it, I would go to its table. I would go to design view and copy its name from here. Control C, close this table, go back to Visual Basic window and paste it here, just like this. And here and inside these double quotes, I would make it equal here. Now we'll go out this these quotes, double quotes. Here I need to tell the code that my contact ID on this form that would open a little bit later, it would be the same as the one on the current form. The current form is the form that's shown here, which is open on this page, which is supplier search. So this one is this one. So I would tell it that my my contact ID for the form that would open would be the same as the one here selected. So the one here selected would be like this, would be what? Would be me. It means the current object that's opened, which is this form. So whatever the form or the report or the other object we open, its name would be me. It would be easier to look for the name of the current object. So it would be general name for all of them. So it would be easier for us. Me dot what we have here, we will look for contact ID. Contact, it should show here contact ID. Yeah, that's right. I would select this one by entering tab. So I get this one. Here I have a problem. Why? Because I have a text string, then I have a code. But I need to separate them. So I must add and sign for this code, because this is a part and this is accepted as another part. So I have two parts here. So I have to separate them or collect them by adding the and sign here. So this should work fine for now. Let's try this one. I would open form here. As I just have one record here, it's already selected. So I would click edit button. What would happen? It opened the other form, just like this, on the current record. So this is what I wanted. So this is fine. Now we need to add the code for the other button, which would be the same, but instead of selecting the current record here, we would go to a new record, an empty and blank record. So let's go to design view. From add new, I would select this button, go to event, on click, hit the three dots here, code builder, double click, I would go here. So it would look like this one with some differences. So I can copy this code, the exact one. For now, as you see, its name is command 9. This means that I forgot to change its name. So it's better to go back and change the name before moving on, because in the future I wouldn't remember this command 9. It doesn't mean anything for me. But as you see, the other ones, each one of them has a specific name, which is a clear name. This is button close, closing button for the form edit. This is editing records. So the other one should be edited to. Let's go back. This button is add new. I will go here for other and change its name. It would be button add new. Okay, now I will go back to event again, on click, double click here, code builder. Now I have its name on the top of it. So I would paste the same code which I copied before. So for now it should open the same form, but it wouldn't select that record, so I don't need this part. So let's move on with adding comma. So I don't need this where condition, so I will move on to the other parts here by adding one more comma. So here it asks me what should happen on that form. Would it add new records or edit records or read only or property setting? Here I would select add for add. This one would open the form on data entry mode, which would be a blank new record. So I would select the first one from here and click tab to select it. Fine. This is all for the current code, so I will hit on in other place so that I would make sure if this one is right or not. If it is updated and the spaces are changed a little bit, I would make sure that everything is fine. But if I see a red color, this means that we have an error on that code. So let's see this one. Okay, this is fine. For example, if I just delete one letter for one character from here and go anyway, it's not showing an error, but it's not gonna work. For example, let's try this one. Okay, no problem. We'll see it later. So let's try our new button here, add new. I would save the current codes right now from here, save, go back by clicking Alt F11. Let's try this one, form view. When I click add, what would happen? I have this form, but this time it's blank. It's a new one, so I can add new record here. Okay, it's fine. Close button is working because it's the same. So everything is alright for now. For the first four, I made everything, and the second four. So these two buttons are working great. And here on this form, we need to add some changes here. I forgot to tell you them before. So let's close this one, go back here. Here, this form is a special form for just supplier. So contact type would be what? Would be just supplier, not customer. So I don't need to select it from this list. I need the program to automatically select supplier value here. So I have supplier and customer. I need the program to select supplier by default for this field. I don't need to show this field here. So it would be on the background of this form. It would be hidden, but it would be working fine. So first of all, I will go here, contact type. I will go for data, and I have a feature that's called default value. This value is assigned automatically when we add a new record. We will see this one. So here I will make it supplier. So I will write supplier, or I don't need to open this window. I just will write it down here. supplier. As it is a general word, it would be closed with double quotes. Let's move on to other field. As you see here, it got its own double quotes automatically. This is fine. So whatever I write down here, it would get double quotes if it's not a special word for access program. So it's just text, so it gets its own double quotes. So the next time I add a new record, supplier would be selected by default. And I wouldn't hide it for now to let you see these changes. So let's go here, add new, try to add new record. When I try to add one, what happens? This field gets its value as supplier by default. So this is fine. So I just need to hide this one. Okay, I will select this control, and from format here, visible would be no. When you open it now, we can't see this one. This is fine. Okay, so can get it somewhere else here and move this down closer to the other fields. There is some there is one more feature that we need to update here, which is tab order. For now, the tab order should be contact ID, then contact type, then the other fields. Let's try this one. Here, I will select tab. When I'm selecting tab, it goes to another records. I don't want this to work this way. So I want, when I select tab, it would go just to the other field on the current record. So I would go back here. From this one, I would go for other cycle. This cycle is for tab button. When I click tab, if it's the last field of that record, would go to the next record. So I don't need to work this way. I just need to move around the current record. So I will make it current record. So now, when I go on, just navigate on the same record all the time. And the first field is contact field. I should make the contact ID the first one. So here I would click tab order, as you see here. As they are ordered already, I can make it auto order and see if it fixes the situation or not. So the first one is contact ID, contact type. As it's hidden, I can make it the last one. Then I have contact phone, email, addresses, address, notes. They are fine for now, so I would hit OK. Everything is OK. Let's try one more time. So the first one is contact ID. This is exactly what I wanted. So now I hit tab, it goes to contact, then contact phone, contact email, supplier, contact address, contact notes. Okay, this is fine for now. Let's close this one, and here let's check our tab order. I'm trying now. It works fine. I will close this one, reopen it again. So I would see the first tab. So it's contact ID. It's fine. So one more thing that I need to edit here. which is the label name of all fields. As this one is just for supplier, I will change these names as supplier, not contact, because contact is the one used for the table, which contains both supplier and customer. So for the user, I need to show him just supplier information. So I will go here, select other values. I would make this one. Yeah, I would select it and I can change it from here from format. It would be easier. Supplier ID. I can add space here because it's not important for a code, for example. It's just a text, it's a label, so it could be separated. Contact should be supplier, contact phone is supplier phone, contact email supplier email, contact address. This one will be supplier address, and the last one would be supplier notes. So I will make the same changes on the other four here. Supplier ID, I'll just copy this name from here, go to other four, paste it here. Contact, I can copy all of them. Yeah, supplier, contact phone should be supplier phone, contact email would be supplier email, contact address, supplier address, and the last one, contact notes, that would be supplier notes. Okay, it looks fine now. Let's try it one more time. I open this one here. When I go to edit, so I have supplier label here, edit. So it gave me the current one. All here are supplier. I can see the whole text of these labels. So I need to increase its width a little bit. I will go to design view. Here I will select all of them, increase it from the other side to keep the same alignment from the right side. Here let's try one more time. That looks fine. Also I can align them to the right so that they could be just next to these borders. Yeah, let's make this way. Align, format, align to the right. Maybe this would be better. Let's try this one. Yeah, this is fine. Just they are on the same alignment from the right side, which is next to its field from here. Okay. So whatever you like, you can change it as you want. Also, I can make it some way else by giving this background color to the background of these labels. So it would be I will just see is show to you this one. I will copy this back color, go here to all these ones, all these labels. Its back color for now it's just transparent, so I will change its back color. Yeah, it would be like this. So I need to change its front color, its text color as white so that I can see it. So it's four color, yeah, down here could be white so I can see it. Maybe this way it could be it could looks better, so I can move them to the center this way. Yeah, and you can see it this way. Maybe we like this one, so let's keep it this way. This looks better. Okay, for now, when I open the other form, it's not on the center as you see. So I need to move them a little bit to the right side. And it's the same for this form. I close this one, I will close this one, reopen it again. Maybe just for now it's on center, but later it could move somewhere else. So I need to make sure if it's on the center or not. So I will go here. Here I have these three features. I need to edit them. So auto center would be yes. I need to make it auto center. Auto resize, I don't like this one because it changes the form size each time, so I need to make it fixed. Fade to screen, it's helpful for using the program, the application, this form on different devices. So according its the resolution of its device, it can be changed. So you can see the whole form with all feature on it clearly without some place hidden or just made like this. For example, it would look like this way if we have a device with a small resolution. So I will go back. Okay, so this is it. I will repeat these values, these features on the other form here. So auto center would be yes, auto resize no, fit to screen would be yes. Okay, let's close both of them. Add. So as you see, for now it's exactly on the center, horizontally and vertically. I will hit edit. So this one also is on the center, but there is an important feature here that I need to focus on. Just focus with me, please. If I try to select the other form, let's see what would happen. Wow, it just popped up. It just came to the front, and the other one is hidden on this one. So I don't need it to act this way. If I open a form and it has another form behind it, I don't want the form that is behind to come up to the front. I need to make them keep them on the same order without making this move. This is a very wrong move. So I don't want this move to happen. So for this, I need to activate a specific feature, which is here, which is called on other. This is modal feature. If it's on, so the last opened form would still on the top, whatever happens. I will make this one yes. And for the other form, I will go to design view and make this one also yes. Let's close all of them, both of them. Save changes. Okay, go back again, reopen. If I edit, try to edit. Now I'll try to select the other form. It gave me alert with sound that I can't select that form, as you see. Okay, so this is fine. This is exactly what I wanted. So for now, I need to change to edit these buttons here because they are not working for now. We have no codes. It's not working. So let's go back to design view and work with these buttons. Close this one. Here, add new. I will first of all, I will change its name. It would be button add new. The other one would be button save. Okay, and delete is fine. Okay, add new. Let's open the code for this one. Let's create this one, code builder. Double click. So I need to add a new record here, but adding a new record from the current on the current form is different from adding the record while being on that that other form, because when I click this button it takes me to the other form and open its new record. But for now, when I hit this button, I need to stay on the same form, but I will just move to the new record on the same form. So it would be different. I wouldn't open any other forms on that one. So here, I will just navigate. So I will go by do command go to record. I will select this one because I'm on the same form. I wouldn't go for any other forms here. So I will just change the current record. Go to record here. I will hit space. So it would give me the next step of that code. Here I don't need any of them for this one, so I will hit comma to go for the next step. Object name, I don't need this one too. Here, this is what I need. This is what I was looking for. So here I need to select the type of the record. I can go to the first record, go to another record by its number, its code, go to the last, the new record, next, and previous record. So what I want was new record, so I would select this one, hit tab, so I would select this one, okay, and hit any other place, so it could be organized, and I would make sure that's working fine. So this is adding a new record on the current form. Okay, let's go back, save. Let's select this button, go here, event, on click. This one, saving code would be do command, run command, then I will hit space to move to the next step of that code here. As you see, all codes have the same the same symbols for starting. So it would be ACCMD. Then I will start to select the name for this saving command, which is save. So I will hit, when I write down save, it will start to show me all save commands. It would be saving the record. Save record, as you see here. So it showed up here. I can select it by hitting tab because it's selected right now. yeah, it would save the current record. Let's go back again and delete. It would be similar to save record. The first part would be do command, then dot run command, then again AC cmd. Here I will start to write down delete. Which one? It would be delete record. This one. Hit tab. So it's completed now. Okay. So this is it. Now it works fine. Let's try it now, guys. For now we have just one record. Let's try to add one more record. Here I will add new. It gives me a blank record here. I will go by tab, supplier. I would make supplier 2, for example. Supplier phone, any phone, doesn't matter. Email, let's make it supplier 2 at test.com. Supplier address, supplier address 2, and supplier notes 2. Okay, I can save it now. If I go back, I still have just one record because this form need to be updated after closing the other form. So if I get a new record, it would be opened here. So if I close this this form and reopen it again, it should show me all the updates. As you see, we have now 2 records. So this is what I wanted, but I need this form to be updated automatically without closing and reopen it again. So let's go to design view, open the other form. Here on close button, if I hit this close button and this form is closed, I need the program to update this supplier search form for me. So here on this close form, on click, after closing this one, here I will add a new code which would be updating the other form. So I need the name of that form, the exact name. So I will go here, close this one, supplier, rename it to get its name, copy. I will copy the name. Go back again to the Visual Basic window. Here I will write down the code for this one. So to reach this form, I need to go to forms collection. So I will start with forms, then exclaiming mark. Then I would add the form name here, Control V. Now, what I want to do for this form, I need to refresh this form or update the values on that form. So it would be requery. Requery would be this is updating the values on that form. So let's try this now and see what would happen. I will try to add one more record here. Supplier 3, another phone, supplier 3 at test.com, supplier address 3 and supplier notes 3. Okay, let's save this one. Try to close this one. Yeah, it's fine for now. Now I got all records here, as you see. Okay guys, let's stop here for now and we will continue designing on the next tutorial. We still have more options to deal with, so I would continue later. If you need to ask me about anything till now, feel free to contact me. And by the way, if you need to design any new database for your own business, I can make it for you. Feel free to contact me. So see you guys.